So what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to tell you 10 reasons why not to buy the AYN Thor, and this might sound absurd, but this is completely contrary to what everyone is saying right now. Let's go with the reason number 1. You can literally play Switch games on this device. That's a contender for reason number 1, right? I was trying out Sparkling Zero and it works flawlessly. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, what a piece. Probably one of the best Pokemon games I've ever played, because I never had the chance to play it on the original Nintendo DS. So this was like playing a remastered version of Pokemon with, the best elements of Pokemon in one game to experience on 3D. Man, great. Because this eventually took me to the 3DS. And the 3DS, we had Alpha Sapphire, Alpha Ruby. Those are really good games if you think about it. Because if you're someone who grew up playing in the Hoenn region back in 2002 on the Game Boy Advance SP, well, that's like a sick nostalgia lane, because literally you can play these games with custom shaders in 4K resolution in 60 FPS. You can even take the outlines off so that the game looks a little bit more, modern, like modern Pokemon games, if you are into that. I didn't have a complaint, although sometimes the fact that you can't see Zigzagoon's face really well, but that's fine. And the blue color does glitch out sometimes. One thing to note with the AYN Thor that currently it's running on Cocoon for me, and they're going to come up with Cocoon 3 soon, which is great because they're going to add a lot of features, which is like something that the community has been looking for a very long time, in the sense that they want to be consistent with how they provide their emulation service. It should feel like a proper experience, if that makes sense, like a console experience. They're working on that really hard. The community is going crazy. 30,000 subscribers on Discord, and that's unheard of, right? Like a really new app, good community. Anyways, just excited for it, because right now you can see that Azahar doesn't really load for me. It's stuck on the loading screen. Anyway, guys, this is not loading right now. As you can see, there's a little bit of inconsistency at the moment, but I can see these little things being fixed out really simply. And if you don't want to go through the hassle of doing Cocoon OS and stuff, there's always the option to go to, what's the Linux operating system called? I'll put it here up on the screen somewhere so that you know what I'm talking about. And then there are other ESDE is a good example of a front end, really stable if you want to go for that. But I just like the dual screen look of this, because look at this. I literally have like a Charizard over here flying in the background, and that's really cute, right? You actually get the controller in the second screen as well. How cool is that? You know what? You can actually enjoy your best games, high fidelity and stuff, if you have decentish Wi-Fi. As you can see that the performance is not at all impacted, and you're pretty much free to play on the PS5, almost with 0 to no latency. Super playable. As you can see, when I'm going left, it goes left, and there's very little minimal delay. Even if you play somewhere from a different room, or even from the ground floor using your LTE internet with the Thor, this should work flawlessly, because the Thor's got good Wi-Fi support and all of the good stuff. So yeah, that's a decent test. Although I'm not playing properly because I have to record with one hand, but as you guys can see that the latency is not bad at all. But yeah, if you've got a decent enough connection which is stable, you should get this up and running, and is totally worth it. Well, this video comes to an end, right? And if you're still thinking about if you want to buy an AYN Thor and still contemplating, is it a good machine in 2026? Well, let me tell you guys. The more you think, probably they will start shipping the AYN Thor with one screen, right? How they cut off us with the UFS 3.0. Jokes aside, the RAM shortage around the world is probably quite imminent at the moment. So that might be one of the reasons to keep the prices down. But well, the people who are on UFS 4 definitely know that games launch much quicker, and the overall performance is just more snappier. It's like, hey, I'm giving you a PS5, and think about it. I take your SSD away and put a hard drive in it suddenly, or maybe the difference isn't that massive, right, in this case, but it still feels bad that you're paying the same price and getting much slower storage. It's not even half, it's quite a significant difference. And people say you won't feel the difference. Well, yes, after running the games, that's right, but when it comes to launching the apps quicker and snappier, and overall having that smooth feeling in the OS, there will be a millisecond or only complete enthusiasts will feel that difference, right? And if you've used both side by side, you would definitely feel the difference. Anyway guys, this was me yapping about the AYN Thor, and if you want to see videos more like this one, just drop in the comments and let me know what you would want to see next. Until then, peace out.